a dance rehearsal with Shalamoanas demanding. High standards have helped make her one of Congo's most popular and lasting singers. She's performed hundreds of concerts all over the continent and beyond since her career began in the 1970s. And she's a keen supporter of President Joseph Kabila.
To lead a country like ours is not easy, and Kabila has realized many things. He delivered on his promises. We now have peace and the country is shining. Kabila achieved a lot and will continue to do so.
In this song, called Kabila Very Strong, she celebrates his achievements. Not everyone in Kinshasa feels the same way. Last week, opposition politicians called supporters to the streets to demand elections and that Kabila steps down at the end of his second constitutional term in December. Dozens were killed. Now, the streets are calm and it's business as usual in this CD store. Congo's pop music, often known as soukous or rumba, has had a profound influence across the continent and a long relationship with politics. Felix Wazekwa was one of several artists who sang concerts for former presidential candidate and rebel leader Jean-Pierre Bemba. Joseph Kabila was preceded in office by his father Laurent Kabila, who funded the tours of Wendo Kolosoi. Before that, under the authoritarian rule of Cold War era President Mobutu, all popular singers had to express their support. But since then, some things have changed. Rapper Lexus Legal says all of Congo's politicians are a problem. In this song, he raps about how ministers are never punished for corruption or violence. And he says both those in power and opposition abuse the people.
It's a game. He's the player and we are the ball. And we say, okay, if you don't do when I want, I put the population on the street. You say, okay, me, I have an army. If you put the population, I will kill, and it was your problem. Are you see the interest of the population in this game?
He's also taken his message all over the continent, seen here on tour in Senegal. Back home, he raps about people who've been arrested and killed. And perhaps it's partly the strain of decades of such struggles that makes Kinshasa one of the continent's creative capitals. Webb, Al Jazeera, in the Democratic Republic of Congo.